Double Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. We want to get into what's been taking place over the past month, actually. The Floyd Mayweather-McGregor fight. The Charlottesville, Virginia riots, the race riots, dealing with the neo-Nazis and skinheads and the Ku Klux Klan. Antifa movement, which some are stating that they're planning a big protest November 4th, 2017. Michael Bennett, a Seattle Seahawks player who had a gun pulled on him at the Floyd Mayweather and McGregor fight. The racial profiling and the police brutality that he suffered. Now he's not standing for the national anthem. The allegations that HARP is controlling the weather and they want to limit the population of people that's on the planet Earth. The predictions that Brother Farrakhan gave that God will use calamities to chastise or bring his wrath or judgment upon America for its evils that it's done to the children of God. And the unwillingness to understand that there is a higher power other than man. So let's get into this, right? We had Harvey, now we're facing Hurricane Irma. The name Irma is a German word. And Irma means goddess of war. So is the Creator sending a goddess of war to chastise the population of the planet Earth for its transgression, not only against each other or themselves, but against nature itself. Is this some type of omen, as some are saying? And if it is, what will it take for people to realize, or will they continue to go on about their merry way, committing acts of crime? The homosexual topic is a big topic because heterosexuals understand, and really science understands, that it takes a man and a woman to procreate. And if God set out his commandments to multiply and subdue the earth, then we supposed to multiply. But if women turn on women, women turn towards women, and men turn towards men, then over a period of time the population becomes less, and we actually will extinct ourselves. So those who speak out against homosexuality is coming from that perspective, that the math just wouldn't add up. But it's nothing personal in attacking those individuals who choose to delve in that lifestyle. That's on them. But you still got to give respect to those who state that we were supposed to multiply, man and woman, because that's the only way you bring life on this planet. As Brother Farrakhan stated, the cure to the next cancer or disease will come through the womb of a woman, with that knowledge brought forth by God. So, you can't get upset when people are not 100% into the homosexual community. It's not being anti-anything or homophobic anything. It's just people applied their logic and their mathematics, and they came up with a conclusion that it's better to keep procreating man and woman, and the dynamics that it brings, because you learn from each other about each other, meaning male and female. So that's one of the topics. Then the race issue. How can we have a terminology such as white supremacy when you're not supreme to the Creator? Now, some say that there is no God. Okay, well then stop the hurricanes, stop the rain, control the rain, stop the natural disasters, the earthquakes. He had an 8.1 earthquake in Mexico. He had a 3.1 earthquake around the Dallas area during the time of Harvey. And as I stated, you had an 8.1 earthquake in Mexico during the arrival of Hurricane Irma, which means goddess of war. So has God sent out his angels or natural disasters as a tool of war against the transgression of mankind? That's something that has to be answered. And are the population of the people of the planet Earth, are they so caught up in a illusion that they can't see any warning signs? They can't read the signs. It's right in their face and they can't see it. Has Satan fooled the whole world? And who's waking up? And if you are waking up, are you unfearful to tell the truth? Meaning, are you afraid to tell the truth, to help your fellow man? Are you going to just sit back and watch things transpire without speaking up, saying a word? I mean, there's a lot of things, and I guess this will be called just questions to the population. It's the ideologies, the falsehood, the lies about Africa, stating that the Africans was swinging in trees in the jungle and didn't make any contributions to civilization, and we know that that's false. What's the reason of it? What's the purpose of the white Jesus that was put in all the books and given to all the people over the world? Was that used as a tool for slavery to make the indigenous people bow down? And why do you want the indigenous people to bow down? Why do you want to take others' land? What's the purpose of that? What was the benefit? What was the purpose and the benefit of slavery other than it did build America and made America one of the richest countries on the planet Earth? But what about restitution or reparations for the slaves and their offspring? I mean, how do you right all the wrongs or all the atrocities that was put on man by man? I mean, after these storms and things come and everything calms down, there's a lot of things that has to be answered. And who has the courage to look it in the face and deal? Do people have insecurities or a lack of confidence in themselves, so they have to keep others down because they feel like that person might pass them up or make them feel insignificant? That doesn't have anything to do with another individual. That only has to do with you as the person, or your insecurities, or you not tapping into your God that's within. So that's on that person. Verbal Pick Radio, we'll keep bringing you topics and questions, and it was on my mind, just food for thought, man. It's a lot of questions out there, and we're trying to arrive at the meaning behind it. What was the foundation, and what was the purpose of setting the world on this course of destruction? What's the benefit, or is it just a benefit for some and not all? Can there be justice in America towards the black male, or will they always be singled out and stereotyped through the media and television to paint a broad brush and say all black people rob and kill each other? And what about the ones that do in the community who rob each other for food? Do they have any responsibilities, and do they have to pay for their actions? I mean, it all has to come out. And once again, Irma means the goddess of war. And be on the lookout for the up-and-coming movie, Everyday People. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, Verbal Pick Radio, VERBALPIC Radio. And we're out.